Eric the actor is on the phone. I believe this is him, okay?
Oh my God.
And he has said that he is done with the show. Not even Shuli's news reports. The latest we've gotten from Eric says that he's going to stop doing the news reports, even 100% cold turkey done. He needs to move on with his life. Fans harass him, maybe calling his house, but online. They messed with his Amazon wish list. They get in touch with him on Facebook and however else. On MySpace, they were harassing him, and the JFSC. And so he takes a lot of heat.
He had Marty the Midget and inspired by him to not do it.
Right. Maybe Marty, he said that Marty is, told him you'll be fine without this, just move on. I was fine. And as the owner of Stern Fan Network, I can tell you, Stern fans can get very crazy. They can get not every one of them, but their humor may be different than your humor necessarily, some of them. And it may be hysterical to totally harass someone. You know how Howie Mandel today was saying how he's completely just harassing Piers Morgan now, and it's just funny to him, but completely annoying Piers? Lots of Stern fans feel that way about Whack Packers because they get mad, like this Debbie lady. They get mad at Debbie and what she did, and now they will just go out of their way to harass her and then laugh to their friends. You got to tell you what they do. And people do this to Eric, so he's going to move forward. And I believe we have him on the phone to talk to him. And I'm sure he's going to give me a hard time about the Stern fans because I'm in charge of the entire internet. And anything that happens on the internet somehow falls on my shoulders. Is my fault. But we had a talk during the break. Is it appropriate to have Eric on the show? Because he's done with Howard, but he keeps getting on these other shows, and would it be against Howard? Would Howard be upset with us? So let me go around the table first. I just need to see what you guys think, because the last thing I would want to do is piss Howard off. He could cancel this show, and I don't want to do the wrong thing. Monique, should we talk to Eric? Is it okay for us to have Eric on the show?
I think so. I want to hear why he will not call into Howard, but he will call
Why it's
here.
Over?
I want to hear.
Now, he has done that on Shuli's News, but maybe he has something new. Maybe he's calling in to say he's changed his mind and he's going to be on the show Monday.
But I want to know why he feels the need to talk to you now and why he wants to call you and speak to you about it and when he's not wanting to talk to Howard.
We have a yay over here. We're going to...
Yes.
I love Eric the actor. I love him so much that I want to help him, and I want to not have him on the show.
So this is a yay. You want to help him get over the show?
No. I want to have him. I don't want to have him on the show to help him be the best Eric the actor that he can be.
I understand. So you're thinking this is almost like
I'm helping.
Maybe
him
he's
be
regretting
better.
making this big statement that he's not going to come back.
I'm taking the bottle out of the alcoholic's hand.
So we have a nay.
Yes.
Okay.
So this
Robbie
is
Decay.
Therapy for Eric.
Talk to me. I love Eric. I need to pick up on him. But before, I don't want to get fired. What do you think?
Not until he flies with balloons.
Don't look. If I pick up on him, you guys can't tease him. I don't like when people harass my callers.
He hates that balloon thing.
I don't like when people harass my callers. So I understand you're saying that now. But if I pick up on him, please don't mention the balloon thing.
You got it.
So you're saying no because he never flew with the balloons. You're still holding a grudge over that.
That's right.
Much like Fred is holding a grudge over Jackie leaving the show. Okay, Tony, what's the call? It looks like you can tie it up here. Oh, actually, you're the tiebreaker because I've already said yay.
Carlos.
2 yes.
Honestly, here,
no.
I don't think he should be on.
Yeah.
Because he is a human being that needs to be treated like one, not like a joke, not somebody to entice into being on.
I think I'm going to have to override.
A harmful OCD that keeps bringing him back on. He's got to get control of himself because if he comes on, he's going to be a cartoon, whatever he says.
Javier, you are the Eric the actor expert. You know all things Eric the actor. I have him on the phone. I want to go to him, and I don't know if people are trying to talk me out of it. What is your expert opinion?
You should have him on. We should have a last chance to talk to him and maybe even convince him. I've had so many ideas about stuff that Eric can do in the show.
Non-humiliating things. He says he does not want to be humiliated. He does not want to be the butt of the joke.
In fact, if he's listening, Eric, I believe I can talk to Will. I believe I can broker a deal so that you can get to meet the woman of your dreams, Brandy Togor.
All right, hold on with that. I'm going to go to him because since you're an expert and since I'm the host, I feel our votes outweigh any other votes. So, but I'm going to let you guys know. I appreciate your input, and if it's a mistake, you told me so.
All right, Gaddafi.
I'll certainly respect them as a caller.
Eric the actor from Sacramento, you are on the Superfan Roundtable.
Let's hear him out.
Good afternoon.
It is Eric. Good afternoon, Eric.
Hello, Eric.
I first want to say...
Talk to us.
Okay, well, I tried talking. You play music for me.
Sorry, that was Kaplan. He is my producer, and much like the woman who sits in the Artie chair, his timing's off a little bit. So please, go on. Come on, Kaplan. It's not funny. I really want to talk to him. I'm sorry. He won't do it again. I promise you.
One more time of that shit, and I'm hanging up.
Don't do it, okay? And you guys don't talk. Please, let's let just Eric have the mic.
One of the reasons why I'm not going to call in is to prove that idiot that you have on the phone that he is not an expert of me.
You don't like Javier?
No, he doesn't. He's not an expert of me at all.
Okay, then I'll re-clarify. He's not an expert of you, the person, but he's an expert of you, the appearances that you've done on the show and your webcam show, your public work.
Okay, let me ask you, Javier. When was the You Know What to Do call?
The what? I'm sorry, I didn't understand.
He got broken up for a second. He had gotten disconnected. I reconnected him.
What date was the You Know What to Do call? Because I noticed you put that in the month of the midget post that you did.
Ooh, he's testing your expert knowledge, sir.
I still can't. I know it's something in March. I can't quite.
The You Know What to Do Johnny Fratto call. He wants to know when that originally aired on Howard Stern.
I believe it was March 6th, 2007.
Wow. Well, Eric?
For some reason, I thought when I looked at it on the post that he said 2006, and I didn't even know Johnny in March of 2006.
So maybe
so
it's
I thought
possible.
he had got that wrong.
Now, listen, Eric. I'm a fan.
Hold on, I only have 7 minutes, and I know you want to talk. We're all excited to talk. Eric, tell me why you wanted to call in to prove Javier wrong. I know you want to try and test his expert. Like, I don't want to run out of time like I did last time I had you. Please, whatever your statement is, let's have it.
Well, it's just that, like I said in what I asked Copter to post for me, I'm tired of being the butt of jokes, being made fun of, and being called things that I'm not. I've taken 8 years of that abuse, and I'm done with it.
All right, so you made a public statement on Stern Fan Network through Copter, and now you're making a public statement here on the Roundtable, and you made a public statement on the Howard 100 News with Shuley.
Right. Everybody can only take so much of that kind of stuff, and I have reached that point.
Will you be doing American Idol recaps or anything?
No. Therefore, you will not hear another live call of mine into Howard's show ever again.
Is this call right now the last time anyone will ever hear you live on these channels?
Yes.
See, this will be like a part of Stern Show history.
Historic moment.
It's very
and I plan to stick to that, not only to prove Javier wrong, but also to prove what Howard said this morning wrong. That he said that I would get bored and would want the notoriety again.
Yeah, sometime before the end of the contract, the next 4 years, he feels that you will be back in some way. Now, and maybe if it's just on Howard or through a Shuley report or something, but you're saying it's completely done. Will you even take Shuley's calls?
No, I will not.
This is sad. Fans do really like you. Celebrity fans. I mean, like, everyone loves Eric the actor. The last time you were on the Stern Show, you made, like, some deals with Howard, and they would no longer this and that, and they would call you Eric the actor. Did they not keep up their end of the bargain?
From what I see, I'm still being called a midget on the show.
Yeah, but not when you're on the phone or anything like that. But they do still play the old clips and the old songs that you're in.
Right, but when I've seeing references to them talking about me, it's always Eric the Midget, not Eric the actor.
Well, let's do this. Since this is your farewell appearance on the channels, the very last time anyone will hear you, do you have a favorite moment of your time on the Stern Show?
Let me think.
Guys going around the table while he's thinking, perhaps you could think of your favorite moments.
I'm club fucking footed, you asswipe.
See, he never was afraid to speak up and defend himself.
Maybe,
wait, he's got an answer.
I'm guessing something kind of that Javier brought up. I guess getting to talk to Brandy that one time.
Being able to talk to Brandy. Yes, you've actually talked to several celebrities. You were in studio. I mean, none of us have been in studio. That does sound very exciting.
So, Eric, if you go on Fringe or something, you won't come on the show to promote it, your appearance?
No, because a show that Johnny's trying to get me to be on, supposedly, according to him, they want me to be a part of the show, or part of the Stern Show, and that's the one sticking point that I'm refusing.
Oh, because you don't want to promote it. Guys, I really would like to hear, and from Javier, favorite Eric moments, because one thing I'm trying to push right now to the tapes team, you know how they have like Fight Week and they do these specials for the holidays? I really, especially if Eric is truly going to be gone from the channels, I would love to see a best of Eric the Actor week where it's not, or even if it's just a day, if they can't do a whole week, but nothing but appearances, phone calls, discussions about Eric. Like, I think the same way they did a Jackie week, they did a Billy West week. I mean, I want an Eric the Actor week. He is that big of an
No question. Who's high pitch?
Player.
Who's high pitch is the best.
I'm sure a vacation's coming up for the crew.
Exactly. And that's why I'm saying I'm trying to push for that. So if you could think of any other of your most favorite appearances, Javier, favorite Eric the Actor appearance that should be included in this special to celebrate. How long you been on the show, Eric?
My first call was September 19th, 2002.
2002, so we're talking 9 years on the show. Javier, talk to me, best moment.
Best moment, and the last quick word for Eric. Well, best moment for me, as painful as it may be for him, was the whole thing with Kendra. I thought it was very interesting, and I think he defended her like he has defended nobody ever. And I think it's just fantastic. And my last word is, Eric, try to reconsider. I understand your anger towards the people who try to somewhat harm you or make fun of you. I still think that there's so much to gain from being on the show, and you can just not listen to these people. There's a lot of people on SSN that don't like me because I defend the Stern Show. And I just, whatever. I don't care. All you have to do is maybe learn to not care so much. I still think that there's a lot to gain from being on Stern. And just think about it, reconsider. And that's all I guess I could say.
Great.
Okay,
my favorite moment, and then you guys give me your favorite moment, and then I'm going to go back to Eric.
All right, my favorite moment is when Eric was in studio, because Eric was like a real big fan then.
Favorite moment?
I don't know if I have a favorite moment, but maybe Eric, you should consider changing your name to Eric the Legend. When you're a public figure,
Eric, go ahead. You have the last word. The show's wrapping up. It was great that you called in.
Okay. See, the one thing that I cannot figure out about fans of this show is why they call themselves fans of Howard, but yet they bash him himself.
You know what?
I'm a fan of a lot of people.
I agree.
I don't go bashing them.
Howard complains about a lot of things that he loves, even his parents. And there's a lot of complaining on the show, and Stern fans seem to take that same angle. So, yes, they do complain about stuff that they love.
Eric, if you stay an entertainer, you're going to end up back on the show. That prediction I make for you.
Comes with the territory, Eric.
That's why I think a lot of the fans are so fucked up.
This is it. I want to say goodbye forever.
2 chicks.